going to go through a second class of the senior fitness style today. So we have a chair for when we need it occasionally. We're going to need a band. Mine has handles. Yours doesn't have to have a handle. We don't use the handles. I have a rubber ball here, a little blow-up ball that I found at, I think, Walmart in the toy section. I've seen these balls at dollar stores, some of the drug stores, and in the toy section of like a Target or a Walmart. And then I have a set of 5-pound dumbbells, and you can use anywhere from 1 pound to 8 or 10 pounds, whatever you have. And if you don't have dumbbells, you can use a couple of soup cans or something like that, just to give your muscles a little bit of resistance, okay? So we're gonna do a warm-up with some aerobics. We're going to stretch everything out. We're gonna work every muscle in our body. We'll practice our balance. And by the end, we'll have worked head to toe, front to back, side to side. And we'll have good balance practice and good cardio and muscular conditioning, okay? So we'll begin with a right march, right here. We're marching to the beat of music, which is good for our brain. 8 beats over and over again in this aerobic mix. So it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Take a breath, reach your arms up, exhale down. Inhale, exhale. Ribcage lifts up, diaphragm drops down. Step out wide, swing and tap side to side. Turn to your right, toe tap, heel dig. Toe, heel, toe, heel. 4 more. Side to side again. Turn to your left, heel dig, left, toe tap, right. Last 4. Back to tap and swing. 4 more. Reach across your chest, rotate through the middle of your spine, press across, lift up overhead, side to side, bend through your waist. Reach high, across our chest for the last 8, side around, 4 more. It's a hamstring curl, heel to your rear end. Knees stay down. Bicep curls with our arms. So we move the upper and lower body in unison, creating that mind-body connection, coordination. Keep going, 8. Heels front. Push front with that. 8 more. Lift your knees up, press your arms overhead. Alternate knee lifts. 8 more. Stay tall. 4 more. Biceps in the front. Start a kick on the lower leg. Last set of 8. Good. Side knees. Let's put your hands to your hips. Get used to the movement. We're opening the hip with external rotation as we flex. Stretching through the groin. Tap your ankle in front. More hip rotation. External rotation in the hip. This time, stretching the outer hip muscles. 4 more. Step touch right to left. Very well. 4 more. Take 2 steps to your right, 2 to your left. Can you clear your chair with each 2 steps? Here's a little tricky one. Ready? Take 2 steps right, step touch left, right, single. 2 steps. 2 singles, side, side. 2 right, single, side, side. 2 left, single, side, side. Do we have that? Practice 2 to the right, side, single, single, left, right. 2. Right, left. 2. Left, right. 2. Right, left. Let's add on to that. 2 steps. Right, left. March, left. Stay here. I said right, left. It was left, right. We're marching left. We're going to do a hustle move. It's a forward 3 steps, tap. Backward 3 steps, tap. Come toward me. 3, 2, 1. Away. 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Last 2. Hustle forward. Last time. Get ready to take 2 steps. Left, step, touch, right, left. March, right. Hustle forward, 3 steps up, tap left. Back, tap right. Keep going. Two more of those. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Get ready for 2 steps. 2 steps right. Step, touch, left, right. March left. Hustle forward. One more time. Tap side to side. Rocking horse, left knee front, right leg back. Back of the left hip and front of the right hip. Get a stretch. Last 4 here. 3, 2, march left. Balance practice. We're starting with a mambo step or a rock step. Left foot, front to back. Here it is. You can watch it first. Forward shift and backward shift. Catching ourselves and coming right back up into good balance. Last 2. Same movement to the side. Side mambo, fall to the left. Right back to the center. Right back up. Last 4. Last 2. Get ready. 2 steps left. You ready? Step, touch, single, single. March. Hustle forward and back. One more. Step, tap, and swing, side to side. Rocking horse, right knee front, left leg back. Front and back of the hips. Last 4. 3. Rock step or mambo step. Did we catch that? That was quick. Front to back, catch yourself. 4 more. Same to the side. Side mambo, catch yourself back to the center. 4 more. 3, 2, and march on the right foot. Come to the back of your chair. Step those feet out wide. It's called a plie squat. Drop your tailbone straight down and up. As we do this, our abdominal muscles and our glute muscles stay strong, and we keep our pelvis level. If it's a bucket of water, we keep the water in the bucket, squeezing butt muscles and tummy muscles to neutral or stabilize that pelvis in neutral. Hips back now. Tip your pelvis forward. That would be spilling the water out of the front. As you lunge side to side, feel the quadriceps warming up in the front of our thighs. Feel the stretch in our groin and inner thighs. Double pulse to your right and left. Getting a big stretch, inner thigh and groin. 4 more. Doubles. Last 2. Stay on this side. Stay. Hold that stretch, right groin, inner thigh. Very well. Now, if you have carpet like me, step, step, step to the side. Push your right heel to the floor. Feel that stretch in your right calf. We're going to warm up lower leg by lifting and lowering the back heel up and down. rolling from the toe ball to the heel of our foot. 4 more times. Last 2. Good. Curl your tailbone under. If the pelvis is a bucket, spill the water out of the back of the bucket. Feel the stretch through the front of the hip. 4, 3, 2, to the front, side to side. Double it up. 3 more times. And turn to this side. Push your left heel to the floor. Feel the stretch in your left calf. Warming the lower leg. Lift and lower that heel. Toe ball to heel. Calf stretch. 4 more. 3, 2. Back to the curling the tailbone under hip flexor stretch. Pelvis is the bucket. Spill the water out of the back. 4 more. Very well. Okay, coming to the center. Walk to the front of your seat. I'm going to place these down on the floor, tucking them under my chair so they're out of the way until I need them. You should do the same. Standing in front of your seat, we're going to work on our squats. We're going to sit down and stand up. Notice how I did not sit all the way down. Your options are to bend your knees and hips to any degree you can without knee pain. Okay? Some of us may go all the way, some halfway, some less than that. It's okay. Still using the same muscles, just in a different capacity. Last 2 of these. Last 1. And stay here. Now, bring your feet about shoulder width apart. Keep your knees straight. Crawl your fingers down your legs, stretching the back of your thighs. Bend your knees and roll up. Can we do that again? Crawl your fingers down your legs. Feel the stretch in the back of your legs. Bend your knees and roll up. Last time. Crawl down. Feel the stretch in your hamstrings. Bend your knees and roll up. And have a seat. Very nice. Grab the back of your chair, heart up, shoulders back. Feel the stretch in the front of your shoulders, chest, and biceps. Warming up those upper body muscles. Right arm across your heart, middle deltoid, right side, middle shoulder. Same thing on your left. These are quick. We just need a little quick loosening, blood flow. Tricep. 2 choices, tricep. Push from underneath or overhead. Hold. Good. Upper traps. Cross your elbows, grab your shoulders. Pull your elbows down. Roll your heart in, drop your chin, and rock your ribs back and forth. Excellent. And roll your shoulders back, and we're nice and tall. Excellent. Let's begin our first round. We're going to use our dumbbells first. I recommend bending sideways when you pick your dumbbells up if you can. A forward bend is awfully hard on your lower back. So if you can bend to the side, pick up those dumbbells. We'll begin with a hip extension with the right leg extended out, dumbbell balance above the knee at the lower part of our thigh. Extend, okay, so we're gonna flex the hip using the hip flexor, the quadricep, and the tummy. Hip flexor, quadricep, and tummy. Stay tall. 4 more. Let's add another challenge here. Lift and hold for 3. 1, 2, 3. Do that again. Adding another challenge. Watch. 2, 3. Can we do that? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Lateral movement through the hip while we hold the contraction in the thigh and the front of the hip. It's challenging. Last one. Excellent. Starting on the left, balance the dumbbell just above your knee. Stay tall. And lift. Two more singles. Hold 3 beats. Do it again, get that rhythm. You ready? Lift and abduct to the side. Do that again. 2, 3. Last 2. Tummy is nice and tight, back is tall. That'll do it. And rest. Should feel a good burn right through the front of the thigh and hip. Next exercise. Shoulder shrugs are great for posture, working upper traps. Bring your shoulders to your earlobes. Keep going. I'm going to turn this down just a little bit. It's a bit loud, I think. Okay, shoulders to your ears. Only right, only left. Good. 8 more. Should be able to move these individually. Unilateral movement. Upper traps. Shoulder blade lifts and lowers. Last 2. Roll them back now. 4, 3. Feels good through the chest and shoulders. And relax. Excellent. Next exercise. Turn your palms in, facing your ears, starting at about temple level. Push to the ceiling. Stay tall. Push. When your palms face each other, your shoulders are neutral. No external rotation. Very little stress on rotator cuffs. That's why we do it. Unilateral, only right, only left. 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Very good. Let's do a back of the shoulder exercise. Your palms are facing in like the handshake. Angle yourself 45 degrees and lift your pinky finger up toward the ceiling behind you, using the back of your shoulders and the high part of our triceps. Squeeze. This is shoulder extension. Squeeze the back of the shoulder. Tempo change. Pulse up for 2 beats. Lower down for 2 beats. Slow and controlled. Do that again. Hold 2. Slow release. 2 pulses. Slow release. Very good. Can we do 2 singles combination? 2 singles. Hold back for 2. 2 beats down. 2 singles. Repeat. 2 pulses back. Slow release. Twice more. Single, single. Double pulse. Slow release. Last time. Double pulse. Slow release and relax. Good. From the back of the shoulder to the front of the shoulder. Lift your arms straight in front of the shoulder. From the shoulder, not the elbow, and no higher than the shoulder. When we move to the front like this, we do 1 arm at a time. If we were to do both, it would be very likely that we'd start to rock our torso and kind of cause some trouble in our low back. So 1 at a time, keeping our spine tall. Adding internal rotation. Lift and turn your thumb down and up. Release. Do that on the other side. Thumb down and up. Excellent. Rotation through the forearm and the front of the shoulder. Good. Last 3. Last 2. And 1 more. Combination, single lift, single lift. Lift and twist your thumb down. Single lift, single lift. Lift and turn your thumb down. Twice more, out and quiet. You just see if you can follow that pattern. And release. How'd you do? If you didn't do so great, who cares? Nobody can see you. I can't see you. So let's turn to this. Well, you know what? Let's give that one up. Let's put 1 dumbbell down. Again, side bending is the better way to go rather than forward. We're going to hold 1 dumbbell in our right hand. I've gripped it sort of at the at the head of the dumbbell with the remaining part of the dumbbell hanging down. I'm going to grab my elbow and push it up, and then we're going to extend the dumbbell up to the ceiling. Now, if this bothers your shoulder, the option would be to do a kickback, holding the elbow as high as you can behind you and extending the elbow so the dumbbell is lifting against gravity from either position. Okay? Dumbbell's moving toward the ceiling. 8 more on this side. Last 4. And we'll change to the other side. So again, you have 2 positions, overhead or kickback. Let's go. In the kickback position, I'll just remind you to keep your elbow back and as high as you can as you extend the elbow. The dumbbell should be moving toward the ceiling from either position. Getting a nice burn in the tricep muscle, in the back of your upper arm. Last 4 here. Let them burn. Last 2. And our last one. Very nice. Bring that down in the front. Let's pretend that there's a thick pot of oatmeal or some thick viscous substance between our knees. And we're going to draw big circles or stir that pot with our dumbbell. We want the movement to come from our torso as if we're spiraling through the center of our spine, hitting all the muscles that support our spine in our torso. Let's reverse and go the other way, using the abdominal and back muscles. And we'll stop right there. Very good. Let's put this dumbbell down. Let's change gears and we'll stand back up. Meet me at the back of the chair here. So from the back of the chair, I'm just going to angle myself so you can see what I'm doing, but you can stay straight toward the screen if you like. We're going to start with your right leg back. Lift from the back of your hips, squeezing your butt muscle, your glute muscle, feeling a little work in your low back, and keeping your shoulders tall. Pulse 3, 2, 1. Good. We're holding the muscles under tension a little bit longer with that 3 count pulse and hold. Last one. Now, let's add a crossover. So we're going to lift, cross, lift, and down. Lift, cross, lift, and down. Back of the hip. Good. To the inner thigh, to the outer hip. Last one. Let's finish with a bang. Hold back and pause. 7. 2 and 1. Good job. Let's come to the center here, or if you're already there, stay. Calf raises, just to give our hips a break. We'll take a little active rest here before we hit the other hip. Lifting up on your toes. Working the calf muscles in the back of our lower leg. Last 8. Good. Always thinking about our posture. When we're mindful in here, we're better at it out there. And stop. Okay, you can stay where you are. I'm just going to angle again so that you can see what we're doing. Left leg goes back. Hip extension. Squeezing the muscle in your butt and your low back. Squeeze. Triple pulse hold. 3, 2, 1. Good. Staying tall with your shoulders over your hips. Adding adduction and abduction. Lift, cross, lift, down. Lift, cross, lift, down. Lift, Down 5 more. Last 4. This will do it. Last big challenge. Pulse hold 7. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And done. Good. All right. Come around to the front. Let's grab your band. Let's move on to the next series. Wrap the band around your back, underneath your arms, and I'm going to just sort of make a little loop and keep my handles in close. We're going to push. If you have a band with no handles, all you have to do is grab it where you know you have some tension, and then punch those arms out. Feel the front of the shoulder, the back of the upper arm, and of course the chest. Okay? 8, 7, 6. Last 4. Let's crisscross. Up for 4. Back down for 3. And release. Again, push out, crisscross, up 4. Back down. Good. Crisscross. Up 4. Down 3. Last time, crisscross, up 4. Down 3. Push singles 4. Push singles 4. Crisscross, up 4. Down 3. 4 singles. Using the music, using the 8 beats. Crisscross, up 4. Down 3. Repeat one more time that pattern. I won't talk. And release. Good. I bet you're burning, and maybe you weren't thinking about it because you were thinking of those counts. We got through that one with no pain. All right, let's move on to our outer hip. Okay, lay the band on the ground. Step your feet about shoulder width apart. You should have loose band between your feet. Cross the handles, one in front of the other, make an X. Hold your handles against your hips, lock them in. We're going to step out through the outer hip. Out and in, out and in. Notice how the feet never come all the way together. We want that stretchy band to remain between our feet. Tempo change, out 3, far, farther, farthest back to start. Right side, far, farther, farthest back to start. Good, twice more. And right. Tempo change, 1 beat out, 3 beats in. So it's out, close, closer, out, in, out, in. Last time. 4 more, I lied. Why would we do 8 on one pattern and only 4 on the other? That doesn't make sense. Keep moving, keep moving. This is our last one. And rest those hips. Great job. Moving into a row. You know what? Let's keep that band right where it is, underneath our feet. Let's keep the crisscross. I'm going to choke up on my band a little bit because I would like a little more resistance. Sit tall, pull your elbows back. Feel the shoulder blades squeezing together, pulling through a back row. Squeeze. Squeeze. Do you remember the double pulse? Double pulse with 2 counts to release. Good, we did it with the dumbbells. 2 pulses back, 2 counts to release. Combo, single, single, double pulse, slow release. Single, single, double pulse, slow release, twice more. Last time. And rest your back. Great. Now we'll take the band from underneath our feet and we're going to hold it in front of us. If you have handles, you might want to put them around your wrist just so they're not flying around. We're going to grip the band about shoulder width apart. Sitting tall, it's a back fly. Using the upper back muscles to abduct the shoulder, squeeze the upper back. Good, pulse 7. 3, 2, 1. Again, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now pulse 3. And do that again. Pull back singles. Lots of breaths. Release and relax. Relax those traps. Relax your upper back. Very good. Let's move on to a bicep curl, isolating the muscles in front of our arms. We're going to lock the band down. I'm going to choke up on my band. Now we're going to grip, palms facing in, and you know what, let's change this. You see how I'm going to grab this so that the band is going to extend up, out through between your index finger and your thumb. So pinkies are down. Now the hammerhead curl, palms face each other, and we'll just pull from the elbow only, not the shoulder. And then the band should not be pinching your fingers in this position. Does that make sense? Up 3, down 1. Up 3, down 1. Good. High, higher, highest. Good, we'll do that 4 more times. Last one. Would you reverse that now? Up 1 and down 3. We'll do 8 reps that way. Good. Do that again. Why not? 3 down. You have 6 more. This will do it. This will do it. This is number 8. And rest. Good. Let's put the band around, let's just drape it along the back of our chair. Get it out of the way. Bend sideways and grab your rubber ball. Okay. So when we use the ball, we try to do some things for agility, for eye-hand coordination. So if you can toss the ball with and catch it a few times and you have no trouble with that, then you'll add a clap to challenge yourself a little bit. We want to be able to have good reaction, good reflexes, okay? And the less we use things like this, or the less we do things like this, sometimes we lose that quickness to respond. So this is good practice, okay? We'll give it another 10 seconds or so, just work on it. And then let's hang on to it here. Let's work on our grip strength. Grab the ball and just squeeze it like you're trying to pop it with your bare fingers. You feel that working through your hands and down the muscles in your forearm. Grip strength. Squeeze. Squeeze. Good. Last 4 singles. Let's try to build some endurance in that grip. Pulse 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, good. 7 again. Squeeze. Keep that tension. 3, 2, good. Now 3 in a row, 3 pulses. Release on 4. And then 4 strong singles. And we did that, good. So we're gonna loosen up our wrists and relax our forearms by simply rolling the ball forward. Again, another eye-hand coordination movement, but also very nice therapeutic for your wrists. Let's go the other way. Great, and then let's go over your fingertips from the front of your hand to the back of your hand. Good, so we're sort of flexing and extending the finger joints and the wrist joints. Great, okay. Inner thigh groin muscles, we're going to isolate by placing the ball between our knees and squeezing the ball with the muscles in our groin and our inner thigh. Good. Feel the muscles in the groin and inner thigh. If you pop your ball, you get a prize. You have to write me a note. Tell me you did it. Pulse 7, hold that tension. Building endurance, stamina. 7 again. Good. Now, 2 sets of 3 pulses. Finish with singles strong. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. So from there, let's work our abdominal muscles with this ball. We're gonna anchor our elbow, our right elbow at the top of the ball. The ball should be right in the middle of our thigh. I'm gonna use my left hand to keep the ball in place. I wanna work these muscles here. So I'm gonna crunch through the side of my torso, driving my elbow into the ball, but not using our shoulder, using our oblique muscles on the sides of our waist. Internal obliques, lateral torso bend. Okay, using the music pattern, music tempo, pulse for 3, and then do 2 singles. Triple, 2 singles, and then repeat that twice more. Excellent. Let's do that on the other side. Rib to hip. Lateral bend, internal obliques. Pulse 3. 2 singles. 3 more times, repeat. Last time. And we did it. Great job. Let's place this ball back under the chair. Make sure it's out of the way. And we'll go from tummy to back. We'll stand back up, go to the back of your seat. This exercise is called bird dog. We want to lift the opposite arm and the opposite leg. I'm going to angle just so you can see. You're welcome to stay right at the back of your chair. We're going to lift opposite arm and opposite leg and hold. Change sides. Opposite arm, opposite leg, hold. Can you feel that tension building in the middle of your back and in your lower back? Excellent. Do that again. Lift and hold. And again. Okay, now let's start to use our tempo, okay? Opposite arm, opposite leg, hold. 3, 2, 1. Change. 3, 2, 1. Okay? Middle back, lower back should really feel quite a bit of the work here. Tummy's in, pulled in tight and firm. Base leg is a soft knee. Good. Twice more. And let's rest. Excellent. Okay, let's do one exercise or one challenge for our balance. and then we'll move on to stretching. So let's just do the traditional yoga tree pose. 3 levels that will show, and you can use any, and the chair's always there if you need it. So level 1, just rest your heel right above your ankle, using your big toe like a kickstand. And your base of support's pretty narrow. That's already challenging, right? I think so. Then if you want another challenge, slide your big toe just up above your ankle and see if you can press your foot against your inner shin bone there and see if you can hold. Chair's there if you need it, right? Then lower the toe back down and heel down, okay? Let's do that on the other side. So first option, just simply rest your heel against the upper part of your, or just above your ankle, and see if you can hold there. And then if you really feel steady and you want to give yourself the next challenge, big toe moves up above the ankle. There's there. Another tip is if you focus on an object, a stationary object that's right in your eyesight, just stare at it, your equilibrium will kick in and you should have better stabilization and good proprioception. How'd we do? Okay, if you didn't do so great, I promise you if you do that once or twice a week on a regular basis, your balance will improve. It really will. Just like everything else, your muscles, your heart and lungs, everything gets better the more we use them. So we did it. Let's get ready for a nice big stretch. So we'll begin with a right hamstring. Right heel extending out, straight out in front. Crawl your fingers down your leg toward your foot. Okay, keep your knees straight, keep your back flat. So lead this stretch with your heart, not the top of your head. Hamstring. Breathe. In through your nose, out through your nose, if you can. Roll yourself up. Grab the back of your right knee, hug your knee to your chest. Feel the stretch in the back of your hip. Flex and point your toes. Dorsiflex, plantar flex. Okay, internal ankle rotation. And then external ankle rotation. Now we'll do what we call a figure 4 stretch for the outer hip. If you have issues with your hip, you're going to start with your right ankle across your left ankle. Let your knee drop open, and again push your heart forward, level 1. If you have no issues with your hip, you'll bring the ankle up across your thigh. Deeper flexion here. Everybody fold forward. You should feel the pull on the outside of the hip either way. This is just more intense. Keep running your breath in through your nose, out through your nose. Belly blows up as you inhale, belly deflates as you exhale. Okay. And then if your ankles are crossed, keep them that way. Otherwise, slide that thigh over thigh. Grab the back of the chair with your right hand, and the left hand goes against the outside of that right knee. Rotate your spine very tall. The taller you are, the more movement you're going to get out of that spine. Space between the vertebrae. Look back past your right shoulder. Breathing. And return to the center. Good. Lower your right foot. Step your left heel out. Crawl your fingers to your left foot. Notice how you can support your low back here with that hand against your thigh. Breathe. Roll up. Grab the back of your left knee, pull it to your chest, big flexion in the hip for the glute, the back of the hip. Flex, point. Dorsiflex, plantar flex. Good. Internal rotation. External rotation. For outer hip, cross low or cross high, open that knee, heart towards your shin bones. Abductors. ankles stay crossed or thigh crosses over thigh. Grab the back of that seat, tall spine, rotate, look back to the left. And back to the center. Good. How about those groin muscles, the hip adductor muscles? Step your feet out wide, push your knees open or pull your knees apart with your hands, and then heart forward. Think of that pelvis as the bucket of water, spilling the water out of the front of the bucket. Very nice, roll up. Pivot to your right, slide your left cheek off the seat and step your left foot back as far as you can. Extend your torso tall and notice a pull in the front of your hip, down the front of your thigh. So hip flexor and quadricep, extending the hip, a little flexion in the knee, quad. You can adjust the stretch by leaning your torso back, making it deeper. Okay, pivoting to the left, slide your right cheek off the seat and step your right foot back as far as you can. It's okay, Lou could come in. It's senior fitness, and Lou's about 101 this year, so he fits in just fine. And then returning to the center. Good. Slide your sitting bones to the front of your chair. Grab the back of the chair with both hands. Extend your elbows as best you can. Lift your heart up. Feel your shoulders rolling back, anterior deltoid and biceps. So the front of the shoulders and the front of the upper arms. Always breathing. Place your fingers together behind your head. Strengthening the muscles through the back of your neck, press your head against your hands. And then from there, pull your elbows back as far as you can. And while you hold that stretch, I want to explain, this stretch in particular is really good for anybody who needs to correct this forward neck posture that we get over the years. Strengthening the muscles through the back, opening the muscles through the front. Getting those ears to line up over the shoulders in natural good posture. Very nice. Cross your elbows over your heart. Grab onto your shoulders and then pull your elbows down toward your belly button, dropping the shoulders, starting to feel lengthening in the traps here. Round the upper back out behind you and drop your chin. Scooping your heart in, you're gonna rock your ribs back and forth, rock, 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 and just relax those muscles through your upper back. Great, and then sit tall, shoulders stacked over hips. Turn your head and look up. Keep your jaw closed, stretching the muscles in the front of your neck. Again, correcting this forward neck posture if we have the issue. And then to the other side. And if you don't have the issue, do these anyway so you don't get the issue, right? Jaw closed. And then to keep the shoulders down, we're going to turn your palms up and rest the back of your hands on your thighs. Lower your chin down. Notice the stretch in the back of your neck and down in between your shoulder blades. Turn your chin to one collarbone and hold for the opposite back side of the neck. And then same thing to the other side. And coming to the center. Make a tight fist with your fingers, as tight as you can. And then spread your fingers apart as best you can. Feel the front of your fingers in your palms. Go ahead and squeeze again, the back of your palms, back of your fingers. Big stretch out. Good. And wiggle. Now we should be able to internally rotate our wrists and externally rotate our wrists. And then from there, put them together. I thank you for joining today. Hopefully we'll make another one here in a week or two, and I hope you can repeat this one when you feel the need to loosen up and get yourself moving. So thank you for joining me. Hope to be with you again soon. Take care.